Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today we have licensed professional counselor Cindy Perrone.
Hello.
We are so excited she is back on, and we're going to talk about some different issues of concern, primarily being that of excessive internet use and video gaming, particularly for our youth. Cindy, you ready to get started?
Yes, I am. I know this is a hot topic right now, but
Yeah.
something I feel that we really do need to address, and something that
Absolutely.
people will be interested to hear what I think we have to say about
Absolutely. So, and again, I'm also a licensed professional counselor. So here we are, two counselors. We don't know it all, but we are here to help the community. We are here to hear of concerns and then address them. And there's a lot of people, that care about this topic.
it. Yes,
Right?
definitely.
So we're just going to talk about it. We're going to kind of share different studies we've read, different things that could be useful to consider. You ready?
I am.
So one thing that is very interesting is that what we as counselors and psychologists call the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Health Disorders, the DSM, has recently talked about having new criteria for new disorders. One being internet gaming disorder and another being the problematic internet use disorder. So it pretty much encompasses what it looks like when someone has excessive internet or gaming
Right.
problems.
And they really haven't called it per se or put it in the DSM-5 yet.
Yeah, they haven't.
But they're saying we need much more research, and that they're predicting that this will become a disorder in a diagnostic code. So therefore, we'll have to come up with some treatment options.
Absolutely. And just like we've talked about before with social media is not the problem. It's excessive social media. It's not having boundaries or limits with it that is the problem. Back in the day, 15 years ago or so, when I was a teenager, you could argue the show that I was watching was not necessarily the problem. It was my excessive binge watching that
Sitting
was
on
the
the couch
problem.
and not
Couch
socializing.
potato.
Yeah.
Couch potato. So that's kind of the angle that we're going about this in talking about video gaming, because that has become an issue with excessive video gaming. And what does that look like, and what are the negative consequences that can come from it?
So what are some of the negative consequences that come from it?
Let's talk about it. So some studies have shown that basically if you have too much excessive video gaming, it can decrease your interest in real life experience. You may have seen this. I've definitely counseled a boy before, and he became addicted, and that actually is another possibility that could happen, and just decreased interest in real face-to-face communication with others.
No playing with your friends, talking to your friends. It's all online stuff, and it's anonymous. And where's the connection there? Where are you actually, like you and I are face-to-face, and every day we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we never saw each other? And that's just,
Yeah, and we
you
have
can
an
lose your
intrinsic
connection.
need for connection there, but on the other side of the coin, some of these gamers feel that they are connecting with others.
Yes.
They feel that, they're interacting, and you know what? You are. On a certain level. You are connecting. You are interacting. There's some studies which was showing the benefits, to even go as far as to say you are learning new interaction skills and communication skills with other gamers.
Right. And if you're painfully shy or something like that, you could actually get some connection by doing these online games. It's a new field. It's something we all have to navigate, learning about this.
But it doesn't stop there. yes, you're connecting with people, and this is a teenager watching. Yes, you're connecting with say, through Minecraft and connecting with other gamers, but that's not all be all that you need. You also need face-to-face communication and face-to-face connecting. You know, unsuccessful attempts to decrease your use. So if you find yourself like trying to stop, but then you can't, there might be an issue there.
Like if your homework's not getting done because you can't get off the game and it's affecting your grades, that's a negative consequence there.
Absolutely. It can negatively affect your sleep. So if you're having a real big issue with shut-eye at night and all you're thinking about is a bunch of explosions and things in your head and your eyes are moving like this, you might be playing too much video games.
I think you're overstimulating that brain.
Okay, another one, reduce empathy. It reduces empathy for others. So if you just all of a sudden just can't really imagine another person's point of view and only your own, yes, that actually is an indicator of a teenager anyway, but if that intensifies, that's also a result. Increased aggression, that's another issue that sometimes comes out if you have excessive violent video gaming in particular. You know, as far as benefits go, gaming can help enhance cognitive skills, such as your memory, your reasoning, and also it provokes less anxiety than a face-to-face conversation might. So kind of what we were talking about before.
Yeah, so if you do have that social anxiety a little bit, you can maybe use this as a gateway to learn to communicate. But the problem is when you get stuck there and you don't actually go out and continue those formations of relationships and learn the other social skills that you need.
Absolutely. And, you know, video games are very popular. One study basically has shown that 4 of 5 households own a device used to play video games. So, you know, and that boys are more avid players. So this is not something that's just going to go away.
No.
We are dealing with what we have, and that is parents, teens who care about your future, just set limits. Set boundaries.
Right.
That's our point. Yeah. Like we're not saying
don't do it completely.
To go to extremes.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like with anything, I think it can become a bad habit or a problem. If you sit on the couch and watch too much TV, you could gain weight, you could lose muscle tone, you forget about your friends, you can overeat, you can gamble. I mean, there's all different things that maybe could start out fun but could turn into a problem.
Right. And I guess sometimes it can be difficult, you know, as parents. iPads have become a babysitter, right?
Yes, definitely.
So
I go out to eat, and all I see is the whole family is like this. Nobody is looking eye to eye. Nobody's talking to each other. And, I mean, I've even said, you know, before, everybody put your phone down because it irritates me.
Right.
Because we're not talking to each other.
Right. And so essentially you're just being mindful. With new advances in technology come new challenges. And so we are here to just help you navigate. So this is not the only thing we're going to talk about. The second is what to substitute that excessive game use with. And what we're saying, Cindy, do you want to start us out?
Just we want you to get up and do some physical activity. We want you to go for a walk in nature, be mindful, look at things, you know, get outside this video world and see what a beautiful world we live in. Reconnect with your family, have family game nights, play games, put puzzles together, exercise, do things that...
Cindy, can you show us one of the games that you use with your patients?
I love to use this with the kids, and they love it. From 5 to 18, they love it. And we used to play this all the time. My daughter loves this game. She played with her grandmother, and we'd all sit down and play. But after school, she would almost have to play this every day with her grandmother. She just loved it. And she has very good memories, and that was a time for them to bond and connect. And so she still talks about that from being a little girl to now she's, 23. And so...
Can we open this up?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's new. Yeah.
Oh, it's new?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not the other ones.
Okay. So she's got this other pack of cards.
Yeah.
And what makes those special?
So on the wild cards, I put some questions on there, like, what is your three favorite things about yourself, or what would you change at school if you could, or make a funny face. There's different questions on there. So as a family member, you could put family questions on there. And so as you're playing as a family, you get this wild card or draw two card or whatever, and you have questions on there. And it could be anything, and it really can get you guys talking about different things. I just went and bought, this is my second pack because I'm getting ready to make another set of cards of different questions to use.
Yes, and it's fun, it's simple, it works, it promotes connection.
$5 at Walmart. You can't beat it.
Can't beat it. And I love that you mentioned exercise. It really, really helps in every way. Release endorphins, help you feel better, etc. My final point is, if you are a parent shaking your finger at your teen or your child that is engaging in excessive video gaming or excessive internet use, look in the mirror. You must model it.
Right.
You
Get
must
off your
model
phones.
it. You have got to also look up from your phone, set boundaries for yourself, things like that, or else it's just going to create more hostility in your family unit. You cannot expect your kids to do it and you not do it.
Exactly. One point I didn't say is I know a lot of couples that when this video game started coming out real big and they were real cheap and easy to buy now, there was couples getting divorces over this stuff because the husband was on the game, not paying attention, not helping around the house and stuff, and the wives were getting really heated about it.
Really ticked off.
I mean, I heard one say one time she was going to run it over in the driveway. So,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny because it was causing real issues.
Yeah, if you get lost in another place of reality that is not your own, then that's an issue. Find yourself, look up, smell the roses, and enjoy connection.
Yeah.
Enjoy people that are not going to be around forever.
And we're people. We thrive on connection. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an innate thing in us to want to connect to people. So when we deny that, I think we're going to hurt ourselves somehow. I don't know how it's going to come out, but it will come out.
And also be cognizant that sometimes people have an addiction, such as even video gaming, that masks another ailment. So video gaming might, for example, be a means of avoidance. If there's that, if, say, your teen or somebody, whoever, grown adult, has social anxiety, there are counselors that can really help you with that. A lot of people have it, and a lot of it goes undiagnosed. So, if you're coping through avoidance, just know it's only intensifying your anxiety. So there are other ways to address it. Sitting down with a counselor can help you, and also looking up resources on how to reduce it can help.
And then if you're a parent and you have a child that you see aggressive behaviors in and things, it never hurts to come in and speak to somebody about it. Let's see what's really going on, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah. So all who watch this, we hope and wish you well, and just to ever evolving attention to wellness that can help all of us, right?
Yes, overall wellness. That's what we strive for.
If you would like to set up an appointment with a counselor here at the Health Department Family Health, you can reach us by calling 251-690-8889. Hope everybody has a great day. Thank you, Cindy.
Oh, thank you, Virginia. Good to see everybody. Bye.